for Phoenix. They don't play for the Lakers. They don't play for the Knicks. They don't play for the Golden State Warriors. How many times we heard from people, we want new stars? Well, then we keep telling you about new stars. Then you want to hear about LeBron James all the damn time or Steph Curry all the damn time. Here you have these guys that are ballers. By the way, the new commercial, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Chet Holmgren, where they're singing the song, and he goes to Chet Holmgren. It wasn't bad. But you'll work on it. Those are the kind of things you need. And the NBA always seems to be ahead of the curve when it comes to stars that have the personality and the magnetism to make that work for their league.
So newsflash for everyone who watched the NBA. Don't you count out the New Orleans Pelicans, because that's the team. If there's one team right now that I can say I feel comfortable in to challenge the Denver Nuggets, it's going to be New Orleans. Because they have Valanciunas. They have Zion Williamson that's healthy. They have an excellent defender in Herbert Jones.
Come on now.
You have C.J. McCollum.
Come on now.
You have Brandon Ingram.
Come on now.
You have players on the bench that's coming off contributing.
All right now.
So New Orleans is the team for me that I'm looking at. They're a half game out of fourth place right now. And we know the Clippers going to clip, in my opinion, because they clipped after All-Star break. They're only 6-8 right now, 6-9, 1-2, but they've been playing horrible in my opinion. So I trust the New Orleans Pelicans more than I trust the Clippers, more than I trust the Lakers right now, more than I trust the Warriors right now, or anybody else you can name. If it was a team, I have them challenging the Denver Nuggets. Now, we all know, Freddie, that are the Denver Nuggets really going to be challenged when they're at their top of their games? In my opinion, no. But if there was a team, I'm going with New Orleans.
Well, the best part about the Harry Douglas, Freddie coming together, and for Greeny on Mike Greenberg, Greeny on ESPN Radio. The one thing you said about with the Pelicans, the best thing about it is that Zion Williamson, who is a star, that has a magnetic personality, and people have been waiting to see him on the kind of stage that we have not seen him yet. The fact that he's lost a fourth grader is going to help Zion Williamson and your prediction and the New Orleans Pelicans. Because you see, Google Zion Williamson right now, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. He looks even thinner than he was at Duke when he was younger. And he's playing the kind of level that you want your superstars to play. He's doing it in anonymity because Harry Douglas is the first person I've heard talk about the Pelicans being that legitimate threat in the Western Conference. And that's no disrespect to Minnesota or Oklahoma City or anybody else. But Zion Williamson, we have not seen him, Harry, on this kind of stage since he was at Duke. I'm waiting to see what that's going to look like in a crucial situation when it comes to Zion Williamson. I don't want him to be the Shohei Ohtani of the NBA, where we don't see a guy with that kind of personality and game not surviving that kind of level. So he has his chance. Hey, Zion, Harry Douglas loves you. We're glad you don't love the beignets anymore down in New Orleans anymore. We're glad you lost that fourth grader where you're looking like Zion Williamson. So if you can make Harry look even better than he does now, keep on doing what you're doing, because we know that name if we don't know the Pelicans when it comes to being the threat, Harry, in the Western Conference.
And we got to give a major shout-out to Willie Green, right, the head coach of the Pelicans, and what he's been able to do and building this team out, adding pieces to the puzzle. Troy Murphy III, he's been phenomenal for them this season, so watch out for New Orleans.
NBA action tonight, the Boston Celtics, the best team in the league, records-wise, host the Milwaukee Bucks, presented by Indeed. So join the coverage at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app. We'll be doing this again tomorrow in for Mike Greenberg on Greeny, which means you get another Harry and Freddie takeover. Carlin versus Joe comes your way next. Don't forget to fill out your brackets by downloading the ESPN Tournament Challenge app. This has been Greeny in for Mike Greenberg on the mighty ESPN Radio.
Hey, everybody, this is Greeny, and this message is for all of you home improvement DIYers out there. Sherwin-Williams is running the play of the season with their March spring sale. Get 35% off all paints and stains March 15th through the 25th. We're talking every color, folks. They still haven't made a Jets green for me, but their Shamrock shade is pretty darn close. That's 35% off paints and stains March 15th through the 25th. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Walk right through the door. It's all here to explore. With guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21. Wednesday on ESPN Radio.
Winds up and throws it home on a windmill right hand.
The top two teams in the East collide in a showdown in Boston.
Tatum straight on three, in traffic, knocks it home.
Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and the Celtics face Giannis, Damian Lillard, and the Milwaukee Bucks.
Damian Lillard is just being ridiculous now.
The Bucks at the Celtics. Coverage begins tonight at 7 Eastern with tip-off at 7:30 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on ESPN. Presented by Indeed.
Jim, do you think it's okay to call a 12-year-old a loser?
Yes, sir, I do. When you get on here and run your mouth about other people, I don't care if you're 3 years old.
Oh, my God. Weekdays at 3 Eastern on the ESPN app and the SEC Network.
I'm Clinton Yates, kiddos, host of the podcast ESPN Daily. Every weekday morning, I'll bring you the best sports story you'll hear all day. This season of men's college basketball has lacked the buzz and attention we're used to seeing, but now that the tournament is here and bracket bets are rolling, that is sure to change. So today, our Myron Metcalf gives us his take on everything we need to know as the first round tips off on Thursday. That's ESPN Daily. Follow us and listen wherever you get good podcasts.
Wednesday, Carlin versus Joe in the NBA. You need to start paying attention to one star out west with a concern.
And is there a team in the top three that's starting to get cold feet about this year's quarterback class?
It's Wednesday, Carlin versus Joe, noon Eastern on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Amber Indian.
There is zero doubt in my mind at this stage of their careers, Justin Fields is the better quarterback. And there is zero doubt in my mind that by week 3, Justin Fields will be the starting quarterback. I really believe he's going to beat him out by week 1. But the Steelers may have to start Russell Wilson, even though I don't think that's Mike Tomlin's personality. I don't think he gives a damn about feelings.
Amber Indian. Weeknights at 7 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on SiriusXM Channel 80.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages.
The full campus. Visit F1MiamiGP.com. That's F1MiamiGP.com today.
Has meant a lot to me and this community for a long time. Bob and the team at Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning have been helping me stay cool for years, whether at home or in the office. And living in South Florida with 3 kids, I don't know what I'd do without them. Family owned and operated, serving Royal Palm Beach and beyond since 1980. Let the knowledgeable and trained team at Bradley help you with your residential and commercial needs, installation, repair, seasonal maintenance, upgrades of all makes and styles and models of HVAC equipment, and so much more. Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning does things right the first time and makes the process smooth, stress-free, and most importantly, keeps you cool. Give them a call at 561-793-7497. That's 561-793-7497 or BradleyAir.com. Any need, big or small, trust the amazing team at Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning.
Do you have an injury that keeps you from doing what you love? Don't put off seeing a doctor. Get ready to re-enter the game with the help of the all-pro staff at Baptist Health Orthopedic Care. The doctors who care for Florida Atlantic University Athletics and the Florida Panthers. Contact Baptist Health Orthopedic Care by visiting baptisthealth.net/orthocare and get back to doing the things you love. Doesn't it feel good to know you can go where the pros go?
ESPN 106.3 has a uniquely clean and herbaceous floral aroma, as well as a long list of calming and soothing properties that make it a favorite for sports fans. ESPN 106.3. It's good for you.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. This is ESPN 106.3 WUUB Jupiter, a Good Karma Brands radio station. Here's a message from Ken LaVicka.
They could win the Super Bowl, or they could also have like a top 5 pick in this next NFL draft. Jets, Jets. Stone hit the open.
Just like you would expect, the fire hose is fully inserted in my mouth here, and we've been blowing and going, and so.
Ken LaVicka.
Get a run in, make an early cocktail, cut a gummy in half.
Theo Dorsey.
Very excited to have the opportunity to add him to the team.
Stone Labanowitz.
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
It doesn't matter what your name is!
It's LaVicka, Theo, and Stone. Presented by Hard Rock Bet, Florida's official sports book on ESPN 106.3.
Now, you're going to have to help me out here, Stone Labanowitz, because you're the one who is the Aaron Rodgers fan, Aaron Rodgers supporter. This is the guy that, you as a former high school quarterback at South Fork and then Southern Illinois, Saluki, gunslinging for the Salukis, winning a playoff game for the Salukis. You modeled a lot of what you like to do as a quarterback off of Aaron Rodgers. How old is Aaron Rodgers coming into this season?
Speaking of me playing quarterback, can I read you a comment made on our Instagram page about me?
Oh, I would love to. What a curveball.
Oh, yeah, definitely a curveball.
Is this a good comment or a bad comment?
It's definitely a bad comment. I loved it. So this is from Stoneman148.
Is this your burner?
No face attached to this profile, no profile picture. Just a bunch of stone and tile. The guy obviously sells stone. Probably works as a contractor, whatever. Comments on a video of me and Ken when Christian Wilkins was traded to Las Vegas. He's now a Raider.
Or signed by Las Vegas.
Christian Wilkins, what did I say?
You said traded. I was like, did y'all get something back?
No, we got nothing back. We just gave up. See, Wilk. Stone played college football? ? Physique of a kicker or punter? Soft. I'm tagged in the video. So I get a notification when this came across. I cooked up a response last night, didn't hit send. Management, obviously attached to our social media platform, so they would have got a notification. Wanted to keep it PG. No, let me not lie. Wanted to make it rated R.
Yeah, we know how you get.
Had to keep it PG, so I deleted that, and I'm still cooking up a response for old Stoneman148. So Stoneman, if you're out there listening, just know I'm coming. I was very close to responding. Our address and how to pull up and meet me face to face and actually get a real glimpse of this physique.
Oh my goodness.
Because no kicker or punter. This right arm threw balls really hard and throws punches really hard. So I was going to ask to fight him. Didn't think that one was going to go over well.
Yeah, no.
So I liked the comment and I'll get to it later. What sparked me remembering that is you mentioning that I played college football. Just wanted to get that one out there. Stone played college football, ?
More than necessary.
Physique of a kicker or punter.
Oh,
period.
Good.
Soft.
Why do you say soft? How does he even know you're soft?
I don't know why he had to end it with soft. But, those are the fighting words, right? Like, soft. Like, that I'm not going to let slide.
So
I'm hard body.
You have this isn't your first time being mistaken for playing a position other than quarterback, though, right? Because post your football career, you've asked people, hey, I used to play football. What position do you think I played? And what do you typically get? Not kicker, punter, right?
I get kicker or punter. I get safety. If you don't really know the sport, I get receiver, like slot receiver, right?
Okay.
Because people know who Julian Edelman is and who's the Raiders cat, Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah.
See these guys.
Wes Welker.
Puka Nacua.
Braxton Berrios. You do not have a Puka Nacua build. He's like 6'2", right? He's huge.
See, I tried to slip that in.
Yeah,
there.
what the hell is that?
So, more often than not, I get something else besides quarterback. So, this is fine from Stoneman. I do appreciate it. I'm still in the gym with it. I'm still probably, and I'll put this one on record, and I've been wanting to put it all over my social media, is the best pickleball player in Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast.
Okay.
I'll put a stamp on that. There's no doubt. And if there's anybody who wants to challenge me, please. And I mean, please hit me in the DMs. I play for any amount of money, any time of the week. I can make that happen.
Okay, hold on. Pause right there, because I'm sure we have a lot of fans not just listening to us on ESPN 106.3, likely listening to us on the ESPN app, maybe watching us on YouTube, ESPN West Palm Play. Subscribe to us on YouTube if you're doing that, by the way. If you think you can beat Stone Labanowitz, who, again, he was a college football quarterback, apparently, according to Stoneman on Instagram,
Stoneman148.
According to Stoneman148, he has the physique of a former kicker or punter. And he also currently works, obviously, as the producer and co-host here on LaVicka, Theo, and Stone, Monday through Friday, 12 to 2. So he doesn't have as much free time as he used to. But he's claiming right now he can beat anybody in pickleball in Palm Beach County. Do you want to include the Treasure Coast?
Please.
Okay, Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast. So, again, stop what you're doing. 888-760-3776. 888-760-3776. We're going to give you your opportunity to at least challenge. Maybe we could set up a date for you and Stone to share a pickleball court together, and we could put this to the test because I knew you played often, Stone. I didn't know you had that kind of bravado behind you. So we'll put that out there, or you can DM you. What's your Instagram? You want an Instagram or a Twitter DM?
Twitter and Instagram at Stone Labanowitz.
Or isn't it Labanowitz Stone?
It is, but if you type in Stone Labanowitz, it'll come up.
Okay, so Stone Labanowitz, search it on any social media, DM him, set that up, and we got to get ESPN West Palm Play, myself, or Brian or somebody to get some cameras out there because I'd like to see it.
That's what I was going to say. I'll take a day off of the show for somebody to play me for $1,000. Like, I'll take an entire day off a show. I'll bring an intern that can mic us up and bring the cameras out there. We'll put it on YouTube, and I will bust anybody's ass in Palm Beach County, the Treasure Coast. It really doesn't matter. Sorry again for sidetracking us.
It's cool.
Wanted to get that one out there. And if Stoneman wants to play too, I'll play with an eye patch on and a peg leg. It doesn't matter. Please come find me on social.
Have you thought maybe this is what you should start challenging people to when you invite them up to the Square studios here in ESPN West Palm? Like, why you're always, testing people's strength and wanting to fight people. Every time somebody comments on something wrong or calls in and says something against you, you're ready to fight them. Why don't you just invite them up here? We can set up a little pickleball court, and you guys can get after it that way.
Hold on, the phone lines are going. Give me a sec.
So right now we have callers actually calling in to challenge Stone Labanowitz, and he's right. The phone lines are actually blowing up more than we typically get here on LaVicka, Theo, and Stone this early in the show. I am interested to see. Palm Beach County is one of the hubs of pickleball fanatics. I've gotten invited to play pickleball left and right, and we do have a caller. We do have a caller from Parts Unknown who maybe is going to be challenging Stone Labanowitz. Who do we have here on the phone, Stone?
This is Ken LaVicka, actually.
Oh.
The LaVicka part of the LaVicka, Theo, and Stone show.
Ken LaVicka. First and foremost, Ken, where are you? How are you? Where are you at?
I'm just driving to the to campus right now, so I can get on the plane. Nothing crazy for FAU Northwestern first round NCAA tournament in Brooklyn Friday. I'm simply just going to the airport and going to campus so I can get to the airport. And I heard you guys talking about pickleball, and I heard the challenge. I believe the exact quote was, "I will whip anyone's ass." Is that the verbatim quote from Stone Labanowitz?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So one, I respect it. And I've heard that Stone is a good pickleball player. You guys know how I feel about pickleball. I feel like it's just cheap man's tennis. But I understand that it's a little bit easier on the joints, and for a washed former D1 athlete like Stone, it plays into their current physical state. What I'll say, Theo, if you'll go along with me on this, I think what we need to do is if someone challenges Stone. And he said he'd take a day off. Is that what I heard too, Theo?
He did say that. He volunteered it.
He'd take a day off the show to go play pickleball, if that's what you call it, and, quote, whip someone's ass. Why don't we make it part of the show? It's a long summer. We're trying to search for the right content. Why don't we find a challenger for Stone, and they will play during the show. We'll do the show remotely, and we'll provide commentary for it. And in front of thousands of ears or eyeballs on YouTube in Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast, Stone can really, really try and back up his words, and we'll be there, and we'll be conveying it to the rest of the area. How about that, Theo?
I couldn't have drawn it up better myself. I mean, is he like the Don King of pickleball fights? Is this guy that he's going to be promoting and setting these things up? Stone, are you prepared for that big of a stage? Because I thought Stone was thinking he could do this in the privacy of his backyard or something. We're going to put this on the main stage.
Leave the Don King to me. Yeah, leave the Don King to me. Let me promote this thing. Let him be the Mike Tyson of this entire entity.
Oh, we got to find a Jake Paul. 888-760-3776.
I love this.
Yeah.
Who's going to be the Jake Paul to Stone Labanowitz's Mike Tyson and take down the old, washed-up athlete in the sport that apparently can whip anybody's ass in? Ken, do you think?
Well, I like this Don King thing you're thinking of here, Theo, because what I think we need to do as well is we need to give these guys a little bit of time to train, and we need a weigh-in, and we need a face-off.
Yes.
And a press conference for this thing on the show as well. So whoever challenges Stone to this pickleball game, because he put the challenge out to the entire area, what we're going to do then, I hope you don't mind getting in front of the cameras, getting in front of the microphones, because this is now a thing, and we're going to treat it like a prize fight, and we're going to weigh in, and we're going to face off, and we're going to have a press conference on the show.
Do we think that his dad bod is going to match that of Patrick Mahomes?
Listen, anybody, listen. I want anybody and everybody. The more we go along with this, the more confident I get that anybody in Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast, whether you play or not play, I can kick their ass. Like, I'm like that, Ken. I appreciate everything that we're doing right now, and I am so on board with all of this.
Did you just say he's him? Was that him just sort of saying, I'm him on the pickleball court, Theo? I mean, that's a little sad, to be quite honest.
I haven't even seen any highlights.
Fine. Let's find a challenger. But I want somebody who has pickleball experience. Don't just look up from your big gut with Twinkie stains on your shirt and think that you're going to be able to go against Stone. I need somebody who plays pickleball, that respects the game, loves the game, and doesn't mind getting in front of the microphones and dealing with our insanity as we promote this thing, and then we make a big production about it. So let's find challengers for Stone.
Yes.
Because, again, he said that he would whip anyone's ass in Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast. Let's find a challenger. You love pickleball? You like pickleball? You want to challenge Stone? 888-760-3776. 888-760-3776. Let's go ahead and get some confident pickleballers in here to shut this guy up.
Now, Ken, other than being like a negative Nancy, is there anything in your world that you feel as confidently about beating anybody in Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast than Stone with this pickleball thing? Because I don't think I personally have, like, maybe 2K or Madden. I don't know.
For me, it's talking. I will confidently out-talk and out-vernacular anybody in Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast. Other than that, when it comes to things of physical nature, I think I could probably outdistance run about 75% of Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast, but I think I'm probably being a little bit generous there as well. Other than that, no, there's not a single damn thing I'm going to be able to do better than the area, which is why I'm leaving it to Stone here to be the cocky one, and then I'm going to put him to the test in a very public forum.
Wow. This is I'm actually kind of inspired by this, Stone. Do you have any last word? Ken, you're headed to campus because you're about to head out for Brooklyn, right? For FAU Northwestern.
Yep. Yeah, we got the team charter, so we're going to get out of here and we're going to get up to Brooklyn. Apparently it's brutally cold up there in New York because spring doesn't exist yet. So we're going up there today, and then we'll prepare for Northwestern on Friday. There's the public practice tomorrow at Barclays Center for the team and for fans to come out and see them practice. Ask me where I'm doing the second hour of the show from tomorrow.
Where you at?
I don't know. That's part of the fun.
I thought you were going to say Barclays.
Just like last year. Just like last year, Theo, when you and I did an entire FAU basketball show from Reliant Stadium, home of the Final Four, where we were hooked into a credit card machine on the concourse. That's the situation I'm in again here, one calendar year later, so let's get weird with it.
Some things never change. Let's hope the magic that we had last year that carried us all the way to NRG doesn't change either. And since you're headed to New York, though, Ken,
sorry, Energy. I'm sorry. I called it Reliant Stadium. It used to be Reliant Stadium, right? But now it's Energy.
NRG,
I tried to forget everything about Houston. Yeah.
It was bad. We left a sore taste in our mouths. But before we let you go there, because I don't want you to be distracted, headed out there. I need you to be game focused, ready to make that call as FAU takes on Northwestern. You're headed to New York. I know we graded things yesterday. How do you grade the New York Jets offseason so far this year? How do you grade the Mike Williams, the Tyron Smith, what they've been building around Aaron Rodgers in what I would assume to be a championship or bust year for the New York Jets, Ken?
I'll give it a C because everything is